Greetings, Cosmos, and welcome back to Metroid Fusion. Alright, so, what was I doing? Right, I was exploring Sector 6 to fight a robot. Supposedly, the SAS is actively hunting me now. What a terrifying thought. Also, wow, there's a lot of space that I didn't explore. And that's just accounting for the stuff that is on the map. Whoops! Huh. Are the ice X not here anymore? Oh, no, there's one. Alright, so... I do like how this game... I do like how the X in this game adapt their strategy to you. They start getting all cold in order to take advantage of the fact that you absorb them and just kill you by sacrificing their lives. And then once you gain the ability to just handle that, they completely change their tactics and run away, although they're still frozen. And the frozen ones are also worth a lot more health than most non-frozen ones. Alright, never went into this chamber. Oh. Well, it's just a save room. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for the rest of the game if there's, aside from expansions, if there's anything where you're required to use the fusion missiles. Because I like the idea that there's nothing else that requires them. Whoops. I like the idea that there's nothing else that requires the fusion missile. Because that means that had I done that, the Shine Spark thing and skipped them, and I think they're the only skippable power-up in this game. Anyway, had I been able to skip them, I have this idea that, oh, hey, in order to go after the robot, I would have had to unlock Security Layer 4 anyway. Unless the robot only got here because Security Layer 4, but... Oh. Anyway. If the, Come on, brain. If the diffusion missiles are skippable, I forget where I was going to go with that. Then they are the only skippable power-up in this game, I think. Okay. So this just leads to... For some reason I thought one of these was going to lead to a save room. Sorry about this weird wandering back and forth. It's been years since I played this. Ow. Alright. I want to believe that there is a secret hidden. Okay, so... Going into here. Here is a save room. now descending. Alright. Making my way through here.
Warning, no entry without
Hey look, a
authorization.
camera of some kind.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
So, I'm not able to enter without some kind of authorization.
Without authorization.
But of course, we all know that Solus don't play that
No
game.
entry without authorization.
Oh, hey.
Warning,
Something happened.
No entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
I like the use of the voice acting in this game. Anyway, that water is electrified. Oh, hey, look. There's a familiar face. Alright, gotcha. Ow. Ow. I'm glad that I can destroy those missiles a little bit. Oh, hey. So, the robot can hit you by jumping at you now, and I just realized I don't think it shoots that little fireball thing anymore. Which is probably why it can hit you by jumping, otherwise it would only be able to get you with one attack. Because of the water. I mean, they could have kept that little firebomb thing, but honestly, I like this as a different fight than the last time you fought it. I need to learn to aim downward. Alright. Also, look, I like how the robot gets visibly damaged as you damage it. Also, much as I don't like playing with the electrified water, I like the concept of the electrified water since, you know, there's a robot down there that is damaged. Alright. Oh, I shot too soon. Gotcha. Alright. Oh no. Okay. I think this boss did kill me once or twice the first time I fought it. Nowhere near as many times as the giant fire-breathing spider or nightmare. But still. Okay. Oh, good job, man. So, the only form... Wave beam ability recovered. Beam now penetrates walls. Woo! So it's something that I think about every time I play this game, especially after having played Super Metroid and another Metroid 2 remake. The fact that you can't turn off the beam power-ups means that there's no way to see what the wave beam would be like without the plasma beam and wide beam afflicting it. And that's too bad. But yeah, the first time I played this game, I was just so amazed when my beam could shoot through walls. I also like the two tutorials here about shooting through walls. One just gets you an expansion, and that is nice. And hey, I forgot to set a timer. So, I think I set a 15-minute timer from now. I have no idea how long this episode is going to be. Alright. Going this way. Oh. But you have to more fall through here anyway. And the further I go, the more I can't turn back, and the more I wonder how scientists get through here. That's not really much. That's not really a big thing to worry about, beyond the idea, the very simple idea of not being able to get through here without it. Wait. I was gonna try and shine spark my way through here, but that bit of stuff there says I can't. Oh gosh, the flashing. But look! Metroids! In the Metroid game! So there's larva, there's... I guess that's alpha, this is beta? And gamma? I forget which ones are which! Yeah, look at this. Metroids. Oh no! A thing is happening. Oh no! You're not fighting Metroids properly. You need to ice them first. What are you doing? 60 seconds to detachment of restricted laboratory. Okay. Well, at least it's falling apart. The Metroids aren't even attacking me. They're just going, oh no! What's going on? They can still knock me around. I remember the first time I ever encountered a Metroid in the game. I had no idea how to deal with it. Because that game was Kirby's Dream Land 3. It couldn't hurt me as far as I knew. It would just distract me. It would attach itself to my face and then fly away. Well now, that is quite a thing to take in. Also, I can go back down if I want. Why is there a navigation room right here? Probably so the scientists could uplink and communicate as they were going in and out. Samus, you shouldn't have done that. You ignored your orders. You may have to pay a price for that quite soon. Excuse me, computer. Have you seen the shape of this place? Oh, Samus is actually talking. As you can see, the Federation has been secretly working on a Metroid breeding program. For peaceful applications only, of course. Please understand. As far as I can tell, there's no peacetime application of Metroids. But perhaps you already knew of this program's existence. Certainly you must have had doubts when you saw Sector 1. SRX, a faithful replica of the SR-388 ecosystem. Ideal for raising Alpha, Gamma, Zeta, and even Omega Metroids. Gamma and Zeta. There's no Beta Metroids, are there? This research even uncovered techniques for rapid growth. Imagine creating an Omega from a larval Metroid in days. But that research is finished. This kind of loses its impact with other M. The X has smelled out its natural enemy, and one of the SAX is on its way here. One? Are you saying there is more than one SAX? Don't be so surprised, Samus. You know that the X reproduce by asexual division. Because of this mechanism, there are now no fewer than 10 SAX aboard the station. Samus, you must go. Get out. If you stay too long, the SAX will destroy you. Stop only at a navigation room to uplink to me. I don't know how HQ is going to take this, but you need to report to them immediately. Is your objective clear? Now get going. Well, that's quite the revelation. That was quite a revelation for me when I played. The real Adam would have said the same thing about that incident, but he would have softened the blow. He was relentless in his criticism, but he always cared. He was not a machine obsessed with duty. No such compassion could exist in that computer. So, I'm back in Sector 1. SRX. In a segment that I am completely unfamiliar with. Well, I mean, I remember it because I played before, but it is completely alien to my previous visit. Also, look at how much more stuff I have access to this time. There's 2 entire doors that I couldn't go through before. Oh, hey, there's a thing on this screen somewhere. Wait, what if I just do this? Yeah, if you want an optional pickup, you need diffusion missiles, but diffusion missiles aren't going to be mandatory. Oh, hey, look at that. Well, not for that purpose, anyway. Oh no! Oh no! I'm remembering... Yeah. What a weird enemy there. Like, that enemy's just so out of place. And look at how it improves itself. Finally becoming a gold space pirate. Oof. How do I get you to jump? Take that. Yeah, red. All that for a power bomb expansion tank. I'm gonna try and remember to call them expansions. Alright, so I guess I'll go here. Okay, go to save room. I can use this as my base of operations. Alright. And now I shall ascend. I'm glad this game gives me so many power bombs. Oh my. Oh no, I actually have to kill all these things. Oh, maybe I have to kill a gold space pirate and not all these things. Oh no. Oh no, I have made a huge mistake. Oh good. If you can just get behind one, you're fine. Oh, get back here! I need to devour you! Okay. So, what lies above? Oh, another save room. After those gold space pirates, I'm grateful. Because seriously, what about those gold space pirates? And I don't think this has anything actually useful here, it's just the place beneath where those enemies were before that turned into gold space pirates. Also, I appreciate seeing a return of the mechanic of enemies of X melding into other X. Now again, the diffusion missile is useful here, but hardly mandatory. Oh my. I might fight 2 bosses in one day. Look at that! In spite of this game giving me trouble with all the bosses after a certain point and all of them taking multiple attempts to defeat, this one did not. It might this time, but the first time I fought this boss I was able to defeat him. I like the X-Parasites just making Ridley bigger and bulkier and just more. Ow. Oh, whoops, that wasn't the destiny boss. I might die. Oh, hey! I might win! I wonder how you're actually meant to fight Ridley? Because, like, people have beaten the game without picking up more than the absolute minimum mandatory pickups. And that means that most things will kill you in one hit after a certain point. Yay, I got the screw attack. Look at me go. And with this, I can go from any sector to any other sector. Because, spoilers, a bunch of those walls that were screw attack walls are there to prevent free travel from the various sectors until very late in the game. But now I have ultimate power at my fingertips. Ha 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 ha. Whee! Once again, convenient, but not mandatory. Oh, and this is why you have to have a screw attack in order to escape that area. Why you have to defeat Ridley. Which makes this section, even though it's still a linear segment when it comes to defeat boss, move on, even though it's still linear, it feels more free form because you're not being told, hey, go kill this. Instead, you're just going and doing the thing while you make your way back. Now, with the revelation of what they're doing with the Metroids here, I have to wonder what is up with the space pirates here. Because I can think of two potential explanations. Oh hey, look! A Metroid shell that wasn't here before. And now that I've actually played a game where that comes from, I know the significance of that. That shell indicates a Metroid molting its previous form, fleeing from its previous form in order to grow bigger and more powerful. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, space pirates. Two potential reasons they could be here. Either one, they were being studied at the space labs, or two, they tried to break in and had a bad time when the X-Parasites did their thing. Alright, so... yeah. Power. Oh hey look! More evidence of a Metroid shedding its form. At least one Metroid escaped to the ship from that, disaster with the SAF. Alright, I'm gonna go heal and save, but not navigate. Oh no. Now this is not a 100% run. If it was, there'd be a bunch of stuff I could only access now that I have screw attack. But what I am going to do is try and get back to the main part of the ship. There's an interesting feature about this game. Oh, well that's time, but you know what? I'm going to keep going until I at least reach the main part of the ship. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, an interesting feature. Ah! Where if you beat the game, it allows you to start a new game on what is hypothetically the same file. And, add your New Game Plus bonus in any area. When you pause the screen, it'll tell you if you have collected all of the missiles or whatever that are in that area. Missiles, power bombs, health bonuses that are in your current sector. Which is neat. More evidence of Metroids escaping. Of one or more Metroids molting. I'm trying to remember where the exit from Sector 1 to other sectors was. I want to think to increase your sector number, you go to the right. Alright. So I'm just going to go to every thing that's at the edge and just blast power bombs. Okay, so not here. I don't know why I insist on doing things this way, but like I could just go to the navigation room and accept what happens there as happening there, but I want to show you how close you, well, you can probably already figure it out, but I want to see how close I can get to the final boss before the game forces me to deal with the navigation room. Aha! What's going on here? What? What? That was not a thing I expected to experience. Oh, I shouldn't have ducked there. Alright, so I need to make it to the far right side of that. And then, what am I doing? Okay. Let's try this again. Alright. Alright. You know what? No, one more time. I almost made it on my first try. I can do this. I can play the video game. Okay. And go. What? No! Why, Samus? Why? Alright. Shooting my gun. And go! Yes! Okay. I got the thing. The question is, how do I get out from here to another sector? sure there has to be a thing on the right side somewhere. Okay, so that's a one-way fall. How did I miss this? Alright. Alright, so. Going over this way. Alright. So how do I get around and below? I guess I go up from here. Okay. But yeah, Sector 1, you visit it once at the beginning of the game, and then your only other mandatory visit is right near the end. Oh yeah, spoilers, this is right near the end. Up next time I'm going to be fighting the final boss. No, not there either. Huh, I guess it must be accessed from... the green area down below. I'm sorry that I can't find this thing. I thought it would be semi-obvious from the way the map was set up, but the map does not agree with me. Alright. So going this way, we'll go back up. I know that someone who has seen this saw the clue that I missed somewhere and is facepalming right now. I really feel like the entrance should be around here somewhere. Aha! My intuition was correct, but then I believed the lies my eyes were telling me. Anyway, welcome to Tro. Where, over to the right there, is a way back to the central area. Oh yeah! Okay, I'm gonna try and get those two power ball expansion as well while I'm here. And then okay. So, if you're better at this game than I am, you could probably get this without using... Oh no. Oh no. I destroyed one of the things I need. Without using diffusion missiles? But... Oh. I didn't wait for it to fully charge. Oh no! That is why I failed. Alright. There's a reason that they give you a ladder for this, it turns out. In case you happen to have a screw attack when you get here with the fusion missile. Alright. Alright, 2 power-ups. Actually, you know what? I say actually too much. But also, if I'm going to just go to the place, I don't even know what to call the quote-unquote main section of the lab. Now, Samus can't grip things while the fusion missile... while the diffusion missile and... or power bomb are going off. I'm wondering if that's a glitch or if that's intentional. Did one of those bug creatures stop to spit something at me? Weird. Yeah, I remember when this place was so tense and stressful when I came through here with the power off. And now it's just nothing. Yeah, sure, I can just tank that hit. Oh man, I remember running away from the SAX here. I like how they removed those vines in wait a second. Okay. Okay. Reactor silo, central reactor core. Look at me go. Look at the me go. I've never really taken an opportunity to look at the reactor core without vegetation growing all over it. It's frightening. I could go down there, or I could go... Hey! What happens if I go to ship? I can't. They thought of that and went, nah, you're not doing that. Clever. Alright. So, in order to get to the final boss, I need to... Hey! There's a room I never checked out. Anyway, the first data room. On the way there is the final boss. Huh. Interesting. I both love and hate when the game pulls stunts like that. It's amazing and terrible. Alright. Saving. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the final boss. I can do this. Well, yeah, you'll notice that on the way up to here, there is an unavoidable navigation room. And I think this right here is the reason why. Solomon, we're done here. Leave the rest of the Federation. We should be preparing to evacuate the station. Are you joking? Do they know how dangerous the X are? How quickly they reproduce? The Federation has taken an interest in the X and SAX. They believe this life form has endless potential applications. This is ridiculous. The X are heartless abominations. What potential could they have? It is not necessary that you understand such matters. The Federation is coming now. You should just leave quietly. This is madness. They won't stand a chance here. This station will devour them. What could be worth the risk? Capturing the SAX, of course. Are you serious? Do they really think they can succeed? It will certainly be difficult. They don't expect your help. They knew you would try to destroy the SAX. That's why they stopped sending you support data. The Plasma Beam modification was ready some time ago, but they withheld it to keep you from engaging the SAX. Yet somehow you restored that function on your own, and the SAX has been avoiding me ever since. They also tried to withhold the diffusion missile upgrade because they didn't want you to grow too powerful, but they had already sent it and you tracked it down. Bravo, Solmus. They must cancel this mission. Open a channel to HQ. I won't let this happen. They are already on their way. Fools. As soon as the Federation ships land, the X will overwhelm them and absorb the knowledge and power of their occupants. The X are just waiting for the hunt to begin, and then they'll spread across the universe. Galactic civilization will end. The X hunger for form, knowledge, and power. They mimic these perfectly, but they cannot copy the soul. They're single-minded, instinctively seeking to increase in number. They're a plague, and the Federation underestimates their threat. The X must not leave here. I must destroy them all before the Federation arrives. This station has a self-destruct mechanism. I must use it to destroy the X, here and on the planet. I must send them to oblivion. Them, the station, and myself if I have to. Huh, I didn't notice that part down there doesn't shake in response to super missile. Anyway, I can't destroy its doors the way the SAX can. Is it because I have weaker super missiles? Open the hatch! I have been ordered to confine you until the ships arrive. Don't let them do this. Can't you see what will happen, Adam? Adam? Who is Adam? A friend of mine. And what would this friend advise you to do now? He would know that the only way to end this is to start the self-destruct cycle. He'd know how important it is. Did this Adam care for you? Would he sit in a safe command room and order you to die? He would understand that some must live and some must die. He knew what it meant. He made that sacrifice once. And Metroid Other M made it completely stupid. So he chose life for you? Our fair warrior, Samus Aran. Your Adam gave his life so that you might keep yours. For the sake of the universe. How foolish. How dare you? How could you hope to understand, machine? You know that detonating the station in high orbit would not guarantee the complete extinction of the X-parasites, even though the station would be utterly destroyed. You would only succeed in removing the one obstacle to the galaxy's ruin. Yourself. You would ignore this simple fact and choose death. When Adam decided who would live, he chose incorrectly. If you were to alter the station's orbit, then you might be able to include the planet in the vaporization field of the self-destruct detonation. You would have to start the propulsion sequence now, before the Federation arrives. Solmus, this is your last mission. Go to the operations room and adjust the station's something to SR-388. Orbit path to intercept SR-388. Then return to your ship and escape. Move quickly and stay alive. That's an order. Any objections, lady? This seems like such an awesome moment when I first played the game. The computers just started taking Adam's role. So yeah, I'm going to ignore the existence of other M and just enjoy this. So, if I die against this boss, as I am likely to, I'm going to have to redo the entire conversation. So, going up here. What I want is up here. But no. Huh, the SAX has a different screw attack. I like how... I like this boss fight. The first time I played it, I hated it, but I have grown to like it. Look, the SAX is having more and more trouble holding on to its form. Sheesh! I gotta learn not to just stand in place. Ow! Yeah, see, entirely likely that I will die from this. Okay, this. The first time I encountered this, it was terrifying. I was like, oh no, this is, bad. Because I had so much trouble defeating the first half. Well, saying half is a bit strong. Also, I love how it, just stands there and makes that noise. Oh, right. There's an entire extra phase here that I completely forgot about. Ow. Well, that was no good. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so. Too close. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not the final hit, huh? Okay, was that the final hit? It was. This X-Parasite, rather than staying around to be absorbed, runs away. That's amazing. Operations room.
Propulsion sequence activated. Destination, planet SR-388.
Orbit change implemented. 3 minutes to impact. I like how voice acting in this game exists, but is reserved for announcements from the station. Ooh, I don't know how or why I forgot that the SAX had a core X phone, because of course it would. Also, you can't navigate in the navigation room. Can't save in the save room while the timer's going off. Good thinking. Alright. And I believe that this right... Oh, hey, look! Bad stuff happened here. My ship is gone, and oh my. Oh my! An Omega Metroid. It knocked me to 1 HP in one hit because I don't have my full suit, and now I can't stand up. Come on! Oh, hey, look, the SAX is here to save me. Wait, what? Oh, the SAX has been murdered. Again. Grant me your power. I can't tell if it just ran out of power or if it decided to help me here. Alright. Oh. Ah. So, yeah. Turns out that Omega Metroids have always had the capacity to pierce Mercy invincibility. Oh no! Anyway, this one is somehow immune to missiles and weak to the ice beam. Don't question it. Also, the Federation was lying to me about my inability to recover the ice beam because they wanted to control Samus better, I bet. That's my guess. Anyway, Samus, once again, destroys a planet. That perfect military mind, the wisdom of Adam Malkovich, continued to serve even after death. Until today, I had no idea that the minds of leaders and scientists were frequently uploaded to computers. My incredible reunion with Adam may have saved the universe. But how will the beings of the universe view our resolve? I doubt they will understand what we did, the danger we barely averted. They will hold tribunals and investigations. They will hold us responsible. Adam understood this, and he spoke to me in my anger. When Saw says the beings of the universe here, instead of the people, I think of like eldritch entities rather than, I don't know, a federation. Do not worry. One of them will understand. One of them must. I've reflected upon his words, and I see the wisdom in them. We are all bound by our experiences. They are the limits of our consciousness. But in the end, the human soul will ever reach for the truth. This is what Adam taught me. The human soul, yes, but any of those other aliens in the Federation, they don't care about the truth. They aren't humans. Just one detail still bothers me. The ship can only be started manually, yet before I faced the Omega Metroid, the ship moved on its own, guided by someone's hands. Is it possible? Adam? Lady, what's troubling you? You wonder how I started the ship? Just think about it. They lent me a hand. And they are adorable. I don't know why I feel compelled to defy the game by getting as close to the final boss before starting that conversation as I can, but I have this weird compulsion to defy games and the natural, well, the intended order of things when I can. It feels like I'm getting away with something. Like, haha, you tried to lock me in Sector 1, but I got so much closer than you expected. Except the game was designed with that in mind. That's why all the navigation rooms look exactly the same. Anyway, I like Samus's characterization in this game. She doesn't speak out loud much, but has this inner monologue going. And, like, this game communicates a great deal of what it is to be Samus. Like, she was afraid to go onto the space station before she even knew of the SAX, just that explosion. But she went anyway to investigate. And in the meantime, she pondered the way of things. It's really interesting to see Samus as such an introspective character. There's trade-offs to be had here. Since there was a linear story, you couldn't go all willy-nilly all over the place. I suppose you could have if if the story, instead of being linear, was modular, and you just had to complete X objectives before completing before getting to part Y. Like on Super Metroid, you need to kill the 4 bosses before you can go to the final area. Okay, so it took me nearly 3 hours to clear this game. 67%. Wasn't that the rate I got in Super Metroid? See you next mission. I just noticed that the power suit has spikes on it this time. That is fascinating. Well, next time I'm going to attempt Spelunky again, this time with OBS recording, so Spelunky Classic I mean. And if that fails, I'm going to show off a couple of levels that I made for collabs that never happened. I mean, the collabs might still happen, anything's possible, but they haven't happened yet and it's years later. See you next time!